Well, where I live, it is quite literally the dawn of the final day as I'm watching the sunrise here over Speedrun Ragnarok 2020. Hi, good morning, everybody. I am Demarine2, and I am here with Starbird one more time. This time for another old school Sega Genesis RPG. This time it's, well, this is Master System, but yeah, Phantasy Star. Morning, Starbird.
There was a Genesis. There was a Genesis port, only in Japan though. So you're right. You're right. But originally a Master System. You corrected yourself there. That's a good job. You're going to be carrying me through this, so this is literally you running it at this point.
Wait, really? I've never played this video game, let alone speedrun
You've
it.
never played a Fantasy. You've never played a single Phantasy Star game, for what you were telling me. So this is fine. You'll get world record first try. First try, easy. It's so easy.
No game is easy.
I can think of one. Just kidding. All right. Anyways, good morning, everyone, and happy Halloween. I was dressed up as someone who's going to do martial arts after this run, but my sensei called and said, no can do today. So, hey, I had to get out of costume, unfortunately. How about that, everyone? All right, so this is Phantasy Star. I'm playing the Nintendo Switch port of it, which has a lot of quality of life features to it, including a button that I can hold down and wreck my finger for the entirety of the game. That makes things go a lot faster, which is why the estimate is much, much lower than you would normally play. XP and money growth is multiplied by 4. It's a lot more playable. For $8, you really can't go wrong with it. So, other than that, I'm going to give a countdown whenever everybody's ready.
Well, I guess I'm everybody, so...
Yes, you are today. All right, countdown begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the story pretty much sticks out the same. I'm going to be trying out a somewhat new route today that the current world record holder, Joe Cool, is doing. However, I'm going back to get the money here because he actually just goes straight outside and fights there. But I find that if you actually run into a couple of weak encounters, you're actually losing more time. So for the sake of marathon, I'm not going to. Look how fast I move. This is... I think Alice has had plenty of coffee today. So this is not the ideal fight, but the first thing here is we want to get 75 Meseta. And I'm actually going to go back and heal. A single Scorpion fight is the most ideal. But because it would give us enough money, this gives us 1 Meseta short of 75 that we need to get an Iron Sword, which the Iron Sword is going to do Alice for most of the game. And a double Scorpion fight, she would die. But here she gets a level, and that's enough money. So we're going to go ahead and... Dangerous to cut through the woods. And it's also dangerous to go alone, so I'm going to buy an Iron Sword, because short swords don't do much. So at this point, it's a little small grind session. And I'm actually going to go heal again here in a minute. Because healing is good. We want to keep ourselves alive because otherwise it's a rip run, and we don't want to see me start this over again. So we're just going to go back and forth along this wall, hope for some good encounters. This was not a good encounter. Swarms are not very fruitful, so we actually need to grind to 353 plus Meseta. You can actually see how much Meseta I have by the number next to the M on the right side of the screen. Also, encounter rates are down on this version if you choose the Ages version, which gives all the bonuses and everything. There's also a map, which you'll see it's kind of useless right now, but she leveled again. Now, Man-Eaters and Scorpions are our go-to here. I may have to heal soon, but she's at level 3, so she should be able to withstand a bit. Not getting really good encounters. I'm actually gonna... Ooh, that was close. I don't want to get an encounter in the woods. Those are bad. I am gonna go heal again, though, because I'm gonna play it safe, because I don't want to, again, restart this game. That would be embarrassing right off the bat. No, I'm gonna run from these now. Single swarms are useless. So as I was saying earlier, if you choose to play the Ages version, then you get a 4 times multiplier in money and experience, but you also have a lower encounter rate, so it kind of balances off. All right, that should be more than enough. Okay, yep. So if I get over 380, I actually can buy an extra transer at this place. So we're going to go see our friend Mustafa here. I'm going to buy 1 flash. I'm going to buy 2 transers because I got the money. And actually, no, I do not have the money. Haha, just kidding. So we're going to ask him for secrets a couple times. My notes were wrong. So much like Mustafa in the Austin Power series, if you ask him the same question 3 times, he's going to give up and just give you his stuff. So I need a little bit more money now that I look at it. Encounter any day now. Whee! Look at me go up and down. Double swarm should suffice. I just need to get 100. You know, I really need to double check my notes every now and then. All right, so I'm not going to heal. We're going to go here, and we're going to go get some fancy Tupperware.
Ooh, fancy Tupperware.
Yeah, it's called the Laconia pot. It literally is just Tupperware because we need it to later in the game. It actually has 2 purposes. We need to we're actually going to be coming up on the first purpose, and that is to get the best character in the game. So we're going to fly to the desert planet of Matavia, and we're just going to be there briefly. We got our Laconia pot, which is evidently worth 1 billion Meseta, which, of that, he's got best cat in the game. I best cat. I need best character. This is Meow. He's awesome. He's our healer. And he's also a cat. It's Kitty. Yes, exactly. It's Kitty.
I love them.
Yes, they are awesome. Alright, so now we're going to go to Medusa's Cave. Kitty actually has an item that turns stone into flesh. And if anyone's ever played Phantasy Star 4, this is where the Allschlein is originated from. So, Odin here is not the father of Thor here. His actual name is Tyrone, but they're, 4-character limit, they called him Odin here. And so he was turned to stone by Medusa, which we'll never see in this run. If we did it, we'll take this fight. This is actually not... The wing eyes are very... I don't like them, but they'll give us something anyway, because we do get to grind for more money again. So we got our 3rd character now. Get our compass, which is literally... What am I doing? I need 1 more step back. Literally the compass, in this version, is completely useless. We only need it to... I'll take the fight. We only need the compass to be able to enter a forest that otherwise it would kick us out of. And you wouldn't even know it normally walking into it. In the original Master System version, you could actually use the compass in a dungeon to have it tell you which way you're pointing, or facing, I should say. Which, in the original version, there were no maps like there are in this version. And we gotta talk to the mayor here. He tells us about the dungeon key, and that's it. The forest actually is still very dangerous. Should I take this fight? Ooh, actually, I might run from this one just because it goes down hard. So we're gonna grind here for, I believe the magic number is 454. And we still have best cat. Cat uses claw. Little known fact about the classic Phantasy Star series: there is at least 1 character in each of the games that uses a claw, that are usually very cat-like. Because one thing this series liked was their cats and strong female protagonists, which is why we have Alice, one of the first strong leading female protagonists. And she is definitely our... Oh, I've already got the money, what do you know? I've got an extra transer, so I don't need that. So we go back here, and we got our dungeon key, which I clearly put in bold letters on my notes, get dungeon key, because I constantly forget to get it. I end up going to the next dungeon, and I can't get into it because it's locked. Alright, so we need, let's see, I'm going to buy 2 flashes, and I'm going to buy 2 transers, because I got an extra one. Alright, so I will probably save here as soon as I get around here. Yeah, I'm going to save around here. One good thing about this game, you can save anywhere. Which I'm very grateful for. Alright, so dungeons in this game are dark, which is why you need a flashlight for each dungeon. Nope, not a trans... Oh, transer's not going to do anything here. Transer just basically has us teleport to wherever our last church was, or if we haven't visited a church yet, basically to Alice's house at the beginning of the game. We get running. Oh my god, this is bad. These are at this stage of the game very very dangerous to go through. They're worth a ton of experience and a ton of Meseta. So later in the game, these guys are tough to run from. Please don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Alice has heals. I'm gonna use it. Oh, that was just bad luck. All right, so the reason we come to this dungeon is there just happens to be a bakery at the bottom. So anyone who's ever played Phantasy Star Online, there's a quest that has you go to the caves to obtain a shortcake. Oh my god! Please don't kill Alice. Run, please.
Why is there a bakery down here?
You know how property values are really high these days. It's basically this was the best they could afford. Alice is dead. All right, we're gonna reset. Yeah, you know, you have a secret underground bakery. I'm sure the king can't collect taxes from you if you're in a dungeon. That'd be my guess.
I mean, yeah, who's gonna want to go through all these bats to collect your taxes?
Exactly. It's like, heck with this. I ain't doing that. Alright, so we got out of there. We're actually not going to heal for reasons that I will explain momentarily. Now that we got our shortcake, we actually have to go back to Matavia and visit the governor. Basically, in order to get an audience with the governor, you have to come up with something freshly baked, evidently. Because he likes his sweets, evidently. So we'll go ahead, open this, which you also need the key for. He asks for a present to the governor, which, yes, I have some shortcake here. So we're going to go talk to the governor. He's very happy. He talks to you about an Esper named Noah, which we're going to go find next. However, we run into this guy. There is no escape. But it's quicker to try and run. Please don't tie... Yeah, I was afraid of that. So that's a little bit of a time waste if it's tied up. But it's just a dream. You actually can defeat it. It's useless to try, especially in a speedrun. But there is a kind of a fun category where you try to defeat it. And that's where it ends if you do. So Matavia outside is a bit dangerous, so I'm gonna hope for this is a decent fight. Only problem with this fight is there's a good chance the chest could explode. Okay, good.
Wait, what? Why would the chest explode?
Okay, so in this game, after you treasure chests have a chance to be trapped. If the chest has a spear trap, it targets one random person in your party and takes 25% of their current HP away from them. If you get an explosive chest, it takes 25% of the current HP of everybody and takes it away from them. Red slime, please. I don't want to do much fighting right now. Spooter. Oh no, Spooter, please. Thank you. So, I think I'm going the right way this time. It's been a while. So these Jawas here we kind of just talked to. And it's a tarp. Basically a quick way to get down here, and there's a hidden wall here. So not a lot of people know there are actually a few hidden walls in this game that lead to pretty good treasures. And there's 2,000 Meseta there, which will be quite important because that'll cut down the amount of grinding we have to do next. And now that we got the letter, we are going to get our final character here soon. It's... wait, too far. There we go. I'm rusty at this game, if you can't tell. Especially I'm using this new route. But most of the beginning of the route with the new one is not that different. Okay, this way. And this is when I definitely love the lower encounter rates. Is during these parts. Alright, busy with training. We got our final character. This is Noah, also known as Lutz. I don't know why they called him Noah in this version, or in the US version, but there's a lot of story behind this. I'm gonna moonwalk a little bit here so we don't trigger the treasure chest. And I'm actually gonna save real quick because it's still... I could die. I don't want to die. If you die, you have to go to a church and resurrect your party members, and it is I believe, 10 Meseta per level to resurrect somebody. So it gets expensive, and this should cut down on the grinding a little bit. Owlbears aren't bad, but we will be grinding a little bit after this. Please don't kill my kitty, thank you. So there's 3 level ups. And I do apologize. This, especially when navigating dungeons, it's going to be difficult for me to read chat. I'm usually a lot better at this, but this game, at least with dungeons, demands attention. That little map you see that's generating on the right as I go is not in the original version. So this is truly probably the biggest thing that helps this version stand out compared to the original Master System version. You can actually play without the maps and everything if you want the original experience. Actually, I'm not going to save. I don't need to. Running from swarms, thank you. So there's going to be a little lull here where I'm grinding. So if there's anything that needs to be said, now is a good time to do it.
I mean, just so everyone's aware, we are sort of pushing on towards the end of the marathon here. It's been an absolutely excellent experience here. We do have 2 Valkyrie post-game incentives out there right now for donating. 2 of them being post-marathon, the Valkyrie Adventure Tabletop RPG. Chad plays Choose Your Own Story, but the Valkyries are the story. Run by Witches Hex and then the team, which is of course fantastic, and that's at $25 of $300. And we do have the other post-marathon, which is Natara and Margie race Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. A randomizer I believe neither of them have ever played. That's at $164 of $300. That'll be real interesting because I know Margie's real into Beyond Chaos and not Worlds Collide. This is just a reminder that, of course, all your donations do benefit Take This. Take This vision is for game communities to welcome and support people experiencing mental health challenges, as well as to recognize the humanity and mental health of game creators. I think that it's this whole concept that we're all one big community really comes through when we run a marathon. Again, something that the Valkyries alone could not do, and, again, we want to support everybody as we all sort of come together to do these things.
And that should be enough money for what I need to continue on. So we're going to go ahead and heal. Thankfully, that grind was rather short. I did not want to enter that again. Whatever, double heal. What can we do? All right, so we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No, I bought an extra flash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I should still have enough money. I need 1,400 for an item known as the poly material. Which a little thing about the poly material. It is a liquid that melts every metal except for Laconia. So where do you think this type of item would be sold? Like an item store or whatnot? No, it's sold right next to the burgers and cola at the food shop. So whatever you do, don't buy that if you're trying to have a drink.
That seems bad.
It's very bad. Will literally melt the lining of your esophagus, lining of your stomach. Every organ in your body will be liquefied if you were to drink that. I don't know why they put it in the food store, but 1980s logic. I don't think I'm going to try and argue. That was the type of thing that happened in the 80s. So this is Dr. Luvino. He is related to Mustafa because we have to talk to him 3 times in order for him to even help us. So he's going to build us a spaceship. Spaceships are cool, right? We all like spaceships.
Yeah, I mean, it's really obviously, this is another game much like Star Ocean where it's like, so you have all this super advanced technology and everything, but also we're fighting with, like, iron swords.
Oh, wait till I get the laser gun. Just wait until I get that laser gun. Oh, the ear piercingness. So this is why you actually can play this game also on using the FM sound chip that was exclusive to Japan. That's sacrilege to me because I grew up with the... I grew up... Oh, run. Oh my god, this is bad. That was very bad. So I gotta walk that again. Thankfully, I've already been to the prison, but... Oh my god. Not again. Please let me... Serpent, please let me go. Oh, see, the encounter rate is low. 3 encounters? Seriously? The encounter rate is low when you don't want it to be. And it's high when you... Actually, yeah. It's high when you don't want it to be, I should say.
The serpent loves you and just wants to be your friend.
Yeah, well, I don't love it. You saw what it did to Odin. So we gotta go across lava. Every step is 2 damage to everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and heal up everybody, because it's still pretty dangerous from here on out. You're actually... normally when you're playing through this, you have you usually at a much higher level and with better equipment. We're bare bones at this point. Running, thank you. There's a couple of fights we can take, but that's not one of them. Elephant is not one of the fights we want to take.
The elephant is adorable and just wants to be your friend.
Yeah, that Elephant's cousin Mammoth ripped one of my runs yesterday while practicing. Because if you get into an encounter right as you enter a dungeon, you cannot escape it. Because you actually, while you're in a dungeon, to escape, you actually need 1 block behind you. Or at least around the corner. But if you are trapped against a dead end or against an entrance, you cannot run, even if you use the wand, which the wand guarantees that you're going to retreat, except in that case. So here's some poly material. We got, okay, 1300, so we're good there. We're going to transfer back to here, and we're going to go lava walk again. I'm making a lot of safety saves because, as you can see, the enemies in this game are quite dangerous at this point. And I am doing a lot of dangerous maneuvers by walking through wooded areas. Save here. Actually,
I still can't believe you just rolled up and went, can I get a burger, fries, and a side of universal solvent? That's like, okay.
Pretty much, and I forgot to heal Kitty. So Kitty died in lava. We actually cannot afford at this point to have any of our characters die. Because we don't... Our money route is so tight right now. Oh, I thought I healed you. Oh my god. Well, that's a waste of time. Alright. We need, I think, 34 HP everybody needs at the very least. For a second, I thought I wasn't paying attention to Noah one bit. Alright. So we go to this blue house. Yeah, universal solvent, which is what we're going to use here. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and transfer back. And so we now need at least 100, excuse me, 1200 Meseta in order to advance at this point. So we're going to go ahead and have Noah cure everybody right now. The reason being we do this, the reason we heal before we actually stay at a hospital or anything like that, to heal at a hospital, it costs 1 Meseta per missing HP and MP. So we can save a lot of money by using up our magic and using healing spells first. And it saves a ton of money. So I need at least 1200 there. And we're going to go talk to the doctor here. We had to grab his assistant. And we gave him the 1200 Meseta. And then we had to visit him 3 times. He says show patience. We're kind of in a hurry. This is a speedrun after all. And after 3 times, it's like, hey, success. So we get the spaceship. Yay for spaceship. It's blue. So we're going to go to Uzo now. Where are my notes? So there's a couple things we actually need to do on this planet first. First, we talk to this guy. No, we have not heard about the soothing flute. Saying no to him will actually activate where the flute is. Matavia is still quite dangerous. So there's going to be... I'm going to be very selective on my encounters. Oh, if only I had the laser gun. That's actually a beautiful encounter. Seeing barbarians. They give a lot of Meseta and experience, and they come in like groups of 8 up to a max of. So, having to run away from them is kind of painful because I'll probably never get that encounter again. But it would take way too long to fight him at this point without the laser gun. Oh, this is a good fight.
Oh man, we're getting a laser gun. I'm so excited.
Oh, we're getting laser gun, and it not only pierces it not only pierces the enemy's defense, it pierces everybody's ears. But thankfully we are playing on with the speed up button held down, so we don't get to hear it as much. But this is the reason. That's basically the reason why a lot of people also like playing with the FM sound turned on instead of the original, is because it softens the sound for the laser gun. Guns in this game can only be used by Odin, but they do fixed damage. There are 3. There's the needle gun, which deals 5 damage to all enemies on the screen. The heat gun deals 10 damage, and the laser gun is the best, and it deals 20 damage.
I was really ready for you to say it deals 85 damage. I'm like, oh.
That would be awesome. Unfortunately, it is not. So we get everything we actually need from here. The guy that told us about the flute, we search here. We need the flute. Using the flute will allow us to escape from dungeons. Think of the escape pipe if you have ever played any of the later Phantasy Star games. So now we're going to go to the ice planet known as Maine. Desaurus. And
That's looks cold.
Fair. It's very cold. I think I got the extra flash. Werebat. A single Werebat, I might take the fight. Just because it's still good money and experience at this point. Alright, so this is a very... I have to hope for low encounter rate here. The reason we're here is there are 2 items we're going to buy. And one of them is our precious laser gun, which, again, that's when the grinding and the love of this game truly begins. Wand and laser gun. I don't use the wand as much as I'd like to, but because I mostly forget that it does a thing. We're going to equip it to Noah right now because it does give him a boost in attack. And we're going to come back here. And unfortunately, one more time, we are going to cross the lava. But the best news is we have laser gun right now, and even though and Odin gets first strike. Listen to that sound. It's almost as good as Dr. Robotnik's sound in Sonic Spinball.
That one's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
That is ear-piercing to the extreme. Which is why I chose this one, because I need my ears to bleed today, evidently. So we actually have to cross the lava one more time, visit in here. The guy we talked to about earlier about the hovercraft says he dumped it here. Good, it's here now. So now we're coming across everyone's favorite portion of the game, what I call the Fishman grind. So we're going to be grinding fishmen for a little bit. And this is always a good time for any donation greeds, any catch up on anything, mustard on anything too, by the way. But yeah, we grind here, and this is one of the changes to the new route, is that we don't grind this as long as we used to. We get Meow to level 12, which is when he learns the wall spell. At that point, we can continue. But in the meantime, this is when I can catch up. Yes, that's the one, Wolfman, the Big J Ree. That's the sound. This is actually probably a good time I could usually catch up on chat too, but Dem, feel free to ever just hush me and say things if they need to be said.
Well, things are pretty quiet this morning. Just as a reminder, we also do have two stretch goal bid wars going on right now. The Take This stretch goal, of course, the Take This crew, they have been fantastic all marathon and coming out and supporting us, just as we support them. And one of the stretch goals is that at $12,000, they said that they were all going to dye their hair color. Right now, blue is in the lead at $96. Every other color, green, pink, and purple, are at $0. It is proven that Dr. B looks good in purple. I'm just throwing that one out there. Also, Starbird, how do you feel about Alf?
Oh, I hate it, absolutely. Oh, wait, you mean the game? I hate it.
Okay, right. Right.
We all
right.
No, I secretly love it, though, but I hate it.
Starbird simultaneously loves it and hates it, but also is going to teach a Valkyrie how to play Alf and speedrun the heck out of it. Currently, there are 4 Valkyries who have donated their time, but only one will learn Alf. It is currently Natara at $131. RPG Chick, however, is at $79. Sparkover is at $30, and Squibbins is at $10. So if you have a favorite Valkyrie who, you want to have good things in their life, you can give that money to somebody else.
I still say if there's a tie, I could teach more than one. I gotta kick this cat out of the wardrobe. Good thing everything's wireless. Come on, kitty. Down. Clawing at my new shirt, cat. Oh, I love my cats, but they don't like my new clothes. Yeah, so I'm trying to convince them, if there is a tie, to let me teach everyone who was in the lead with a tie. So that's why any donations I have will go to whoever between the top two anyway is behind. Because I want to teach both of them. I have no preference on who. I just want to teach both of them. Maybe they'll be kind of both learning anyway. That would make me happy. We all want to see a happy Starbird, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The happiness of Natara and RPGC, on the other hand, no, I'm kidding. I love them both. All the Valkyries are wonderful people, and if you haven't followed all of the Valkyries by now, what's wrong with you? You should be doing it. Every one of them, they're all wonderful. I mean, especially Dem, she's been carrying me this whole time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you've been carrying me, you're wonderful. Just like in Langrisser, if it weren't for you, I would never have world record that at the opening of that, and put the marathon 45 minutes ahead. Yeah, that was a thing. Birds happy RPG. Yeah, that usually doesn't exist, I guess. A little bit more grinding.
Birds are jerks in RPGs. That's how that works.
Birds. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be RPGs. Has anyone ever played Ninja Gaiden? Birds are jerks in that too. And like I said, I can contest as a bird myself. I can totally contest to that statement. I mean, I have to be somewhat of a jerk. Why else would I have chosen the original sound in that beautiful laser gun sound effect? What do you... Oh my god. This is why the grinding session's actually nice, because if the cats get into something, I can shoo them away.
I mean, Cat is the most important member of the team when it comes to speedrunning.
Meow is... yeah, it's... the cat's name is Meow. M-Y-A-U, Meow. So, yeah. Most important member confirmed. Who knows, a little low. I'm hoping to get one more level before I have to heal. Meow needs to get up to 90 HP, which is our indicator that he is level 12. And for all those who don't know, also, this game was actually remade for the PlayStation 2. The US never got it though, but that's a really good game and really, really tough as well. And Meow looks, Meow looks actually. I think I think Meow's actually a bit cuter in the PS2 version. But
how could they be cuter? They're already so cute.
This is true. Although Meow does have a pudgier face in this one, and Meow's adorable. And Meow, I will say, Meow is by far the most important character in this game, because you can't even get to the final dungeon without the cat. And okay, Meow is at the level we need him at, so let's go ahead and heal. So we don't grind as much as we used to. And the reason being is there are actually better places to grind for both money and experience, which we will be getting to soon. But we got the level we need to. Oh, Ultros, please get away from me. Thank you.
Ultros just wants to love you and learn to play Elf.
Yes, this is also true. Ooh, actually, this isn't a bad fight, but I don't want to use up a lot of. Oh, come on! Please don't hurt my kitty. Thank you. Oh, kitty. All right. Probably should save though. So now we need to do the last thing on this planet for a little while. First things first, we buy Meow a weapon. He actually has a weapon in this game. That's the only one we buy. He actually has 2 that he can get, but we buy the most powerful one for him. We're also going to go here and buy a laser shield, which is Noah's only shield he can use. It's powerful, so I guess by default.
I still love that shop. It sells like, here's a wooden stick, and here's a shield made of lasers.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, Shahali9 says, I want to believe that Meow travels by riding on someone's shoulder instead of having to hustle on those short kitty legs.
Oh, just wait until you until later, when Meow actually literally carries the team. All right, so oh shoot, I did that wrong. Mashing button's not good. So we see Dr. Mad, and immediately he says, haha, bring the cat here. If you agree to it, he kills Meow, and you actually still have to fight him.
You're a terrible meanie, Starbird. Look what you did.
I was mashing. I couldn't help it. He's alive.
All right.
Meow moved a little too slow there. So this is why we say beforehand. This is why I do it, because every now and then I will accidentally have poor Kitty killed. And it's not intentional, because I love Kitty. He's my favorite character in this game, next to Alice. Okay, lived. Whew. Wait, did that? Oh, that wall didn't come out. What the heck? I thought I cast wall. No, I didn't. Son of a meh. Dr. Mad is hating on me today, and I don't like it. But this is also the bad part of okay, Noah's actually tanky enough. Targeted Odin is actually really bad, because even though Odin looks like Schwarzenegger, he literally is as fragile as a glass jar. He is not tanky at all. Atlas is actually our main tank for the game. But the reason we get here with Wall is because it will stop all of Dr. Mad's attacks, providing our cat can pull it off before any real danger is afoot. So we're going to go ahead and fly away, and I believe we get enough money for the fur coat. Actually, I don't say it's a fur coat, it's thick fur. And before anybody says anything about animals, it is actually armor for our kitty.
Yay, cat armor.
Yes, cat armor. He does have armor, and it's called the thick fur. So it basically just makes his fur thicker. It's synthetic. It's absolutely synthetic.
I just want to imagine that it's just the kitty getting fluffier. That's
all it is. It's a comb. It's literally just a comb. It's a one-time use thing that we keep on him, and it just keeps his hair fluffy. That's all it is. All right, so we're doing things a little out of order here after Dr. Mad. We're actually going to let's see. At this point, actually, why don't I go ahead and at least buy a ceramic shield? I got enough money for what I need, so we're buying a ceramic shield here, and this is definitely deviating from the old route a little bit. Again, Joe Cool came up with this concept, and it works really well. I'll take the shellfish fight. I don't want to be shellfish about it. And dead. So we're actually going to go see Noah's mentor. Depends on the translations, either Tajima or Tarzamal. So take your pick. But first, before we do that, we're going back here, and we're going to go get Fluffy Armor. It's literally, that's all it is. And he also wears gloves as a shield. And if you've ever read the instruction manual to this game, all the gloves are basically just like fur paws. Where are you? Hovercraft, thank you. So yeah.
So they're all mistakes.
They're fur mittens. That's basically what it is. They're mittens for the kitten. All right, we're gonna save here because again, it's still pretty dangerous territory, being very underleveled, and I say very dangerous territory. What do I get? Scorpions. I hate it when they show up at places like this. They're still good money, but I don't want to be rocked like a hurricane right at this point. And I just realized I forgot to buy a magic lamp. So that's not good. So it's going to cost me a little bit of time. Thankfully, I had the extra flash, but Magic Lamp is basically the same thing as a flash, but we don't have to use it, and it's constantly lights up all dungeons. It's a
So
little expensive.
it has like rechargeable solar batteries, though. That's why it's so
Exactly.
expensive.
Yes, exactly. And we all know back in 1980s, solar solar power was not exactly prevalent. So there's a hidden chest there with 3,000 Meseta. So I'll end up making a trip back to Parma to get the magic lamp, but it shouldn't. Oh, run! It shouldn't take up that much time. And actually, while we're at it, short sword equip. All right, so Noah can actually equip the short sword, which we kept from the very beginning of the game. Doing this will also put the wand in the first slot, meaning that when we need to retreat, we can use the wand, and it'll be in the first slot and quick and easy to access. I'm going to go ahead and grab the 500 Meseta chest here. Sure, I'll grab it. Oh wait, that was the empty chest. What did I do? I just got speared. And I got speared. Doing trap chest. They're spearing me. I don't like it. So we need to keep Noah alive right now. Everyone else is kind of like, I can keep him alive, but we really need to. So we're going to save here, because it still can troll us a little bit, but this is a one-on-one fight, and we're just going to have Noah continually cast Wind. This is his master. His teacher, Tarzamal, Tajima, again, depends on your translation. It's Tarzamal here. Yeah, this is the trolley part. He doesn't do a lot of damage normally, but... shoot. I should have kept the wand on. Nope, okay, we're good. Defeating him gives Noah his best armor. So we're going to equip it, and we're going to then flute out. And then we're going to make up for my mistake from earlier. There is no item shop in this town. There is a burger shop, though. So we're going to go back here and make a little detour, because Starbird's forgetful. So here's the item shop. We're going to go ahead and buy the magic lamp. And then I probably could have transer. I don't know if I got a spare transer on me, though. Actually, you know what? Oh, she doesn't have fly yet. Whatever, I'm just going to go. It would have been quicker for me to use a transer or to... I probably could have bought one. There's the things I think of after the fact. Let's go ahead and heal a little bit. Who needs it the most? You.
It's important to note that backup strats are hard, because you never remember them until it's too late.
Yes, this is fact. That's a hot take there. Actually, very hot take.
No more hot takes. No, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna get a rip-off weapon here called the lightsaber, and that's gonna be Alice's best weapon for the game. There is a stronger sword for her, but you have to go through a dungeon to get it. And we're not doing that dungeon because Alice's main damage against bosses is going to be magic. So here we're going to do a sandworm grind. These guys hit pretty hard. But this is why we gave a ceramic shield for Odin to boost his defense up, because he's still paper. Sandworms give a ton of Meseta. They actually give the most. And they can come up to groups of 3. So, preferably, they will target Noah or Meow. Targeting Odin is not good. Targeting Alice, she's got enough health to withstand it, but you can see 1,500 Meseta in one fight right there. Meow and Noah are actually tanky enough to do it. And Noah, all things considered, even being a wizard, he's actually got the highest attack and defense stats naturally. Odin actually has the lowest, but Odin can also equip the strongest armor and shield in the game to kind of balance it out. But until you get that stuff, he's paper. Alice has the highest HP, but she can also equip the best shield and the second strongest armor. So this is actually almost always a guaranteed sandworm fight. I think the odds were 6 and 8 or something like that, or 3 and 4, something like that. I can't math this morning.
It's fine. We're not here. You're not here to math this morning. It's okay.
Okay. So the goal here is, 1, not to get killed. 2, to get... Shoot, I should have healed again. To get to 10,000 Meseta. We got one huge purchase that needs 12,000 Meseta in order to get... It's a vehicle called the Ice Digger. Very expensive, and as you would indicate, it digs ice. We need that for the final push. So, this is another another revision by Joe Cool, who again has smashed the world record by I believe Veo had it for a while at 111. Joe Cool's at 108 right now, using this route. So he's been really helpful in giving notes and telling me, oh, do this differently, do this here. And it's like, I like this a lot better. It means I don't have to stare at fishmen all day and having their tongues out to hit me. Because that's how fishmen attack in this game. So, in doing this, we have Noah with his best equipment. And so, again, he can easily tank Worm's hits. Meow has good defense. And I'm gonna... However, when they start to get to a certain HP range, I'm like, I better heal, because damage is so random in this game. And when we get to the final boss, you'll see exactly how random it can be. It almost feels like sometimes that defense does not matter. It does, but it's still like extremely random at times. So, another good time if there's any reminders, any donations, or anything. This is also a good time for it.
Well, things do remain quiet. I mean, as the sandworms get farmed. But yeah, again, this is Speedrun Ragnarok 2020. Again, benefiting the non-profit mental health charity of Take This. You know, again,
station identification.
For station identification is very important. I mean, it's important. If anything, if you want to see a little bit of what Take This does, and they did some talks with the Valkyries and answered questions from the viewers. Of course, the marathon and those VODs are out there. So go ahead and you can go ahead and take a look at the videos that we have for the marathon so far, and you can kind of see the doctors from Take This and the speaking that they've done and kind of the work that they do, and you can kind of see that they're a really good charity and they do some really, really interesting and some really good work.
Indeed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try and heal up everybody that we can. Thankfully, Noah's got plenty of magic to go around. So we got the money we need. Now we're going to go get the last thing we need in this planet, which is the Amber Eye. And this will be another revision that Joe has suggested, is we're actually going to grind the Black Dragon for a little bit. Fixed encounters in this game work a little bit funny. You can actually fight, quote-unquote, a boss monster in this game, or a fixed encounter, multiple times, as long as you do not open the treasure chest that it drops. So we're going to actually use this to our advantage, because Black Dragon actually gives a boatload of experience, especially with the 4x multiplier. Problem is, Black Dragon also hits really hard, so we're only going to be able to probably swing this 3 or 4 times at best. But getting the experience will definitely help, because we want Noah to be at a certain level for the final part of the game, enough to learn a spell called Thunder. Thunder hits really hard and hits all enemies on the screen, which doesn't seem like it'd be great, because Wind actually by damage will deal more to a single target. But for the final boss, and I will explain more as we get towards the final boss, Thunder will actually do a lot more. It'll be more consistent for us. So let's go ahead. I'm going to actually use Fire against it while we're grinding. To conserve Noah's HP, or excuse me, his MP. And Fire, Cure, Attack, Fire. Nope, we're not opening that. We're backing up, saving again, because safety. And we get to fight him again. So fire, attack, attack, and fire. The reason we're doing this, wind costs 12 MP to cast, deals about 30 damage total to a single target if you have one single target. It costs 12 MP. Fire costs 4 and deals about 20 damage to a single target. So overall, since we're kind of spreading out our damage, we need to kind of conserve the MP a little bit if we want to grind this monster. And Kitty's got one more heal in him. Oh, I opened. Oh, either way, we tried. I wasn't paying attention. We at least got 2 out of it. So we got the Amber Eye. That's all we really need. I could grind the Red Dragon a little bit. But Transer. So now we're actually gonna leave this planet here in a minute. Oh shoot. Back up, back up. I'm getting ahead of myself again. That happens a lot when I play this game. Yeah, heal. She doesn't have enough anymore. Who needs healing the most? Cat. And self. Alright. We got 1200. We are low on Meseta a little bit. Let's see. So I'm probably going to have to take some fights. Hopefully I can get some decent fights on Dozoris for some money. Because we actually have to buy gloves now as well. And gloves, I believe, cost like 3,000. And Kitty needs them, else he's going to get hammered on this planet. But at least we don't need to really run from fights too much anymore. We're pretty tanky for the most part. Alice is still actually on her original armor. But she's also has a pretty high defense stat, as well as a lot of HP. So she still can tank a lot of hits. And I still feel like I am low on Meseta. 3,300, so I needed another 3,000 Meseta before I get the Ice Digger. So let's all, if everyone's got some pray emotes, pray I get some encounters that give me a lot of money. Because I don't want to have to grind for money. And remember I was saying earlier that when you want the encounters, you don't get them, and when you don't want them, you get them. That's true now. Grab the money here. It's only 100, but it'll do. This is actually a good spot to grind. I don't like it, but we're gonna do it. Oh, this is actually a good fight. I don't remember if I equipped the cat with my gloves, though.
I hope you did. You gotta protect the cat.
We do have to protect the cat. Kitty's important. But thankfully we have Ceramic Shield. Normally, whenever I used to grind this place, Odin would get wrecked by these things. Almost there. I'll take one more fight. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So this is actually the best place to grind for money on this planet. Is in between these 2 caves here. Good chance of getting this encounter, and the fact that I got the max encounter is gonna set me ahead on money. Because even though I get the Ice Digger, there's still I do have to get Alice a diamond armor at the very end of the game, else she's gonna get one shot by the final boss. All right, so we have more than enough money now for everything we need. I'm gonna use my menu opportunities here. Stock up. Nope, I didn't equip it. Alright. Now our kitty is fully geared. Alright, so we're coming across... no, run. Alright, so I probably didn't explain this, and these guys are not letting me run. They got fast in them. This is where I gotta remember to use the wand. So we're going to go ahead and have Odin use the wand because he's got 3 attacks here. Alright, White Dragon Cave, not cool. But if I run into one, I might take the fight. Nope, I didn't. Because I didn't... Giant flies are fine. I would take the fight only because I didn't get the 3 fights off of the Black Dragon that I should have. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys hurt. Like I said, when I don't want the encounters, I'm getting them. Okay, this is fine. I'll take this fight. I'm not gonna take the money though, because Sphinx will give you a flashlight, or flash as it's called, as well as money, and it's just taking up inventory space and wasting time for me to try and throw it away. So I'm not gonna use it. Odin. Okay, this is a good fight. Like I said, any extra experience and money we can get is going to be very beneficial. We need Noah to get Thunder. We don't need it by the Lassic fight, which is the second to final boss, but we do need it before Dark Falls. So, as I was going to say about monsters, you only see one on the screen, but you, up in the upper right-hand corner of battle, you see that they have a list of numbers. That is technically how many of that monster are in the battle. The game, I mean, Master System limitations, so we're just going to put it that way. They did what they could, and I thought they actually made the system work really well, considering the limitations of the Master System, because all these enemies are animated. Final Fantasy didn't animate their monsters. They didn't animate their or Dragon Warrior didn't animate their monsters, so you know, we're just going to go with this. Sega does what Nintendo. I will always stand by that. So now we get the Ice Digger. We're going to get a handful of items on this planet. We need the Laconia armor, which is Odin's strongest armor. Oh god, they're all healing rather than attacking, I guess. We need the Laconia shield, which normally we give to Alice in a casual playthrough, but we're actually going to give it to Odin. And I'll take this fight as well. Pretty good experience. We need the Eclipse Torch, and we need the Arrow Prism, and we need... I'm not lying when I say the item's called Nuts. So we do need to get nuts in this game.
You mean like the food item?
Yes, the food item.
Can I get a side of universal solvent with that?
They grow on trees. They're called Layerma nuts in the game, and what they do is we feed them to Kitty, and he grows large and grows wings. And that's what allows us to fly to the final, or to the next to final dungeon, as known as the air castle. Because for some reason, a spaceship cannot reach the air castle, but yet a cat on wings can.
Logic. I mean, adorable flying kitties can do anything.
This is true. And Meow is by far most adorable of all flying kitties. Alright, so we're going to go over here. This is the Gowron Morgue, so the only enemy we're going to fight here are zombies, and there was a trap. It's a tarp! That's what General Akbar should have said. Let's see. Magic, so we're going to use the spell called Trap, which there was a pit trap there that we had to disarm. Okay. So, unfortunately, that was trapped. Yeah, so Odin now can be a little tanky. So thankfully we did not get any encounters in there. And as you can see, we go really fast in Ice Digger. Horseman, please let us run. Thank you. And again, just a little tunnel, nothing big here. Take the giant fly fight. They do give good money. And I do gonna try and get as much experience. No one needs one more level. So I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this. Magic Cat. And Ice Digger. Go! So I want to try and stay out of forest if I can help it, but it's kind of hard to control things. I should have saved. Okay, this is where I ripped my run last time when I was practicing, because I ran into these enemies, but I ran into them as I entered the dungeon. Meaning I had no escape, and there were 4 of them. So they are 180 HP, they are tanky, and it would have taken me like 5 minutes just to kill them. And without any reason to run, I reset, and I was like 10 minutes back when I last saved. So I'm like, well, darn it. All right, so this dungeon is actually fairly straightforward. This is like the only turn in the game. I'll take this fight. Good experience.
Can I step in with one donation?
You absolutely may.
Just got a donation of $10 from Firebird Lover, stating, "This donation is made in memory of Sir Sean Connery. Every legend ends." Just got the news that Sean Connery has passed away at the age of 90.
Oh, that's sad. I mean, there was some. I won't get into Sean Connery, but may he grip in peace. I mean, rest in peace. That's still my favorite Bond. Oh, I did like Roger Moore too, but all right. So we are here now, and here's the Laconia shield, and another spear trap. Oh, gosh darn it! All right, so we're gonna equip Odin with that, and the ceramic shield's gonna be put on Alice. Hey, she has some defense finally. All right, so fair warning to everybody, we're coming up on a dungeon. I don't even like calling the name of it anymore. Mammoth, please. We dub it Virtual Boy Tower. As you can see, why. However, being the year 2020, I don't like the name of it, but in game, it's actually called Corona Tower. No, I'm gonna run. I probably should have taken it. Because I do need the experience, but yeah, this is literally called Corona Tower, but we dub it Virtual Boy Tower because it's like the main colors you get. This way, yes, we're good. It's pretty straightforward, but we need the Eclipse Torch here for one thing, and this is the reason we got the Amber Eye from the Black Dragon. Saving because enemies here can start getting really dangerous. My money count is a little low. I might take this fight because the experience is pretty good here still. I'm being a little picky on some of my fights right now. Again, we need to get at the bare minimum 9,000 Meseta because I can sell the Ice Digger after this. Actually, not. Yeah, yes. After I'm done here, I'm not taking the Titan fight. A red dragon, I will probably take. Heck, I would probably take a white dragon, but white dragons don't exist in this tower.
Wait, this game has the Fun Police?
Oh yeah, we got Robocops and Androcops here too. But Fun Police, yes. Back when Corona was crowned, yes, exactly. I think it's also a mistranslation in the game as well. I think in the Japanese version this is called Gumbius, which in Phantasy Star 4 we know of Gumbius Temple, which is where the Eclipse Torch is housed as well. So between 1 and 4 there's a lot of continuity. Thank you. English, I swear I can. Alright, so trade the Amber Eye for it. Yep, there we go. He's gonna trade the most sacred of torches for a shiny gem. Great guy. Great guy. Ice Digger, let's go. You take the Stalkers. Again, hoping soon we'll get Noah up to par with levels. There is a grind spot at the next dungeon if we need it. Not the next dungeon, the penultimate dungeon. Ice Digger. But need a little bit more in the way of money. And we should be all set after that, but... Oh yeah, I gotta buy a lot of hamburgers too. That's the thing. Those are your 2 healing items in this game, which I haven't bought any yet. I haven't really needed them, but we will definitely be needing healing items for the last 2 dungeons. Because we want to conserve what magic we can. Alright, so we're coming up. We're going to grab the... Again, anybody who's played Phantasy Star 4 knows Arrow Prism points you to the right cross. It actually points you to the air castle in this game, which in the randomizer, that is also what it does. Alright, so we're hoping for a single Titan. Yes, we got it. And the Titan can actually show up in 2s. But we want single, so everything just goes right to that target. and the fight will be a lot quicker that way. This is actually one boss you can run from, so if worst comes to worst. It's not technically a boss, but, you know, we'll take it. Money, and let's get out of here. Alright, so we're actually almost done with the Zorus. I'm going to heal up a few right now, though. And Ice Digger, please. Thank you. Some good encounters. Yeah, I'll take it. It's quick. Kitty did 40 damage, so it's all good. Yeah. Again, I will take Stalkers just because they are good experience. Once I get to the money threshold and the experience threshold, I will probably stop fighting. Now, the only thing about Stalkers, they are a little bit tanky, but our amazing sound laser gun is just tearing them to shreds. Alice and Kitty advanced. Alice is at a good level. And this is White Dragon case. So if I run into White Dragon, I will probably take the fight. And no such luck. And this will be the last time we use the Ice Digger. And we are going to use the torch to get the nuts off of this tree. Torch. And that's also the reason we need the Laconia pot as well. That's basically the Tupperware we put the nuts in.
Wait, really?
It is Tupperware, yeah. That's the only other reason we need the Laconia pot, other than to get our cat in the first place. But we need to put the nuts in the pot. Other than that, it just takes up space. Hovercraft, thank you.
The cat just really loves Tupperware.
Yes, exactly. Hovercraft. Off that. No, I'm not going to fight those. So unfortunately, Noah is still at too low of a level. But our money situation should be pretty set at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and sell some stuff. Iron Axe. We got the flute. Let's see, White Mantle. And Iron Sword. And Ice Digger we don't need anymore. So we actually have enough in the way of money. It's just now we need experience to do stuff.
Wait, did you really just roll up to this person in this shop on this other planet and go, hey, I got this cool ride from this other planet. You want to take it off my hands?
Literally, yeah. And he gave us half value too, but now we're just going to stock up on Big Macs here.
I mean, vehicle depreciation is just garbage.
It is. It's 50%. And the thing is, it's an untradeable item in Phantasy Star 4 because you can also get the Ice Digger in that game too. Wow, I was really full on items there. Yes, I was. Okay, so we are full of on burgers at this point. I'm going to be saving here momentarily, but no one needs to be at a certain level in order to cast the open spell. Whenever you see a door that has like lion faces on it, it means that your dungeon key will not open it. You actually need to cast the open spell or have the miracle key, which unfortunately the miracle key is in the next to final dungeon here. I haven't saved in a while, so we're going to do that. We do not show him the road pass this time because he will say it's a fake, because we did get it from Shady Resources at the beginning of the game. So this one actually recognizes that it has software updated and everything. It says it's a fake, and he throws us in jail if we fail to say no. So it's a case where we're forced to fight him.
Also, we did get one $20 donation from some girl. No comment, but thank you very much, some girl, for your generosity.
Thank you so much, some girl. Hovercraft lets us get through lava, so this is like the only point in the game, because you remember we walked through the lava like 3 times. Well, had we had the hovercraft, we could have saved that, but we had to walk across the lava to get said hovercraft. And then at that point, we only needed one more time to actually cross lava. Fun times. I actually didn't know that until like later in life, that you could actually use the hovercraft on the lava. So this is Bayamale. This is one dungeon that kind of needs my respect as far as navigating. I'm going to go ahead and use a burger to heal up Alice because we need an open slot. Because we have to answer his questions. Yes, we believe in his prophecies. We're searching for something. Yes, it's this guy. No, not everything you say is correct, and we do not contradict you. We actually need the item that he gives. It's called the Magic Crystal. If we do not have it in our inventory, the next two final boss, Lassic, will one-shot us. And it's not fun having to get all the way to the air castle without that item. So,
wait, why does he one-shot you? That's kind of a thing.
The crystal is in story supposed to basically absorb some of his magic. So he still hits like a truck, but he'd hit like he'd hit like 20. He would hit like 20 trucks if we didn't have that crystal. I probably should have taken that fight, but I gotta be very careful here. We're not opening this chest yet. We actually need to remove the trap because it is a bomb trap, and the explosive traps there again deal 25% of everyone's current HP as damage. The item has a miracle key in it, which lets us open those magical locked doors without having to expend magic. The reason we go there with a full inventory, though, is it'll give us an opportunity to... No, that's not where I want to go. To put the miracle key further up in the inventory. So we actually hang on to the passport, even though we don't need it throughout most of the game, for this one purpose. Actually, I'm going to grind this tile here. Noah's still a little under level, so I will grind it, especially for safety purposes for this marathon, because if I'm not at the certain level I need, then the final boss could be very tricky. And Noah needs one more level. So we're going to grind this. As long as we don't pick up the treasure chest, we're fine. Yes, there we go. So, now I'll pick it up. We have more than enough money to finish the game. We got more than enough experience. It's just now a matter of getting some good RNG. And... am I going the wrong spot again? I feel like this is the right way. This dungeon is so confusing at times. Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay. This is why I probably should put a map in my notes. I'm going the right way now, though. I'm very positive. And we'll go this way. And up this way. So, at this point, I don't want a single encounter anymore. Yep, I'm going the right way. Thank you. So, random encounters at this point are... I don't want them. But we're almost at the end of this dungeon. And on this floor in particular, we actually... on this floor, we actually did not get any encounters. So from here, it's just... pray I get some good luck, because we're actually coming up on probably one of the biggest sources of RNG in this game for a boss fight, and that's the Gold Dragon. Gold Dragon is... he could cast Cure, which will heal him for 80. And coming up is... we're going to use the prism to reveal the air castle, and we're also going to use the nuts. So we're going to see Kitty in all his majesty. So there's Kitty, he eats the nuts, and he grows wings.
This had better be majestic.
It's very majestic. Unfortunately, I got to mash through it, but it's very majestic. The thing about this fight is if the cat dies, the entire party dies, because literally we're riding on his back.
If the cat dies, you fall. That's bad.
Yeah, that is literally the case. Okay, he has not cast Cure yet. Please, one more round. He cast Cure. Alright, so one Cure. This is the reason we saved for it, too, because...
Dodge the attack before casting Cure, also.
Yep. Come on, Odin. 3 cures. So if the fight goes on too long, it's just better to reset it, because we kind of want to... Wow. I got him down to 1 HP a few times. And... yeah, I'm resetting it. Because I'm running low on HP. That's actually... sometimes that can be the difference of a PB and world, or of a PB and Rip Run, is that one fight. And I got way too many cures. We all hope for 0 cure. It's almost okay. Put it to the equivalent of Link to the Past and the first Aghanim fight, right? Technically, even the second Aghanim fight with the blue balls. This is basically the same thing. And the problem with this is we also don't want to use magic because we need it for the next boss. We don't get any reprieve in this. This is by far the longest stretch in the game. Come on, please, Odin. Thank you. All right, so you can see that second fight he didn't cure at all, and how much healthier my party is. So this is Air Castle. Anyone who's ever played Phantasy Star 4, the map for the inner part of the Air Castle was actually modeled after this. So the series always has a lot of throwbacks to their earlier games, which is wonderful. Alright, so going down, it's counterclockwise. Going up is clockwise. That's how I gotta remember it. Because otherwise, I'm gonna take a wrong turn.
And we did get a donation this morning from Margaret Ann. We got a donation of $9 stating, due to last night's hot takes, I now have hot cakes for breakfast.
Ooh, hotcakes. I like hotcakes. Thank you, Margie. Alright, so we got a Shadow here. This is a Dr. Mad clone. Doesn't hit nearly as hard as Dr. Mad. We're just going to down him. Some strategies indicate to use Wall, but, you know, I'm not too worried about it.
Wall costs MP, that's bad.
Yes. So, we do need to heal up Noah real quick, though. Save. So, other than that, we are now going to be coming up to our penultimate boss. And I can only imagine how bad my time is right now. I've had so many issues with having to reset.
You're right around an hour 15 right now.
An hour 15, oh god. Yeah, then this is way past where I thought I would be. It's definitely not even close to world record pace, that's for sure. But I've had to reset quite a few times too, especially, and Gold Dragon just ate up so much time. And I think I also took a lot more safeties as well, but... Alright, so we're gonna load up everybody. Why did I give that? Oh, that was a waste. I gave it to Alice when she did not need healing at all. So, everyone's gonna chow down. We have this plate full of burgers, and we're going... This is Lassik's throne room. And we're like, hey, DoorDash, we're here with your burgers. And unfortunately, we only bring him death. So, Miracle Key, everyone's topped up. Did I save? I'm gonna save now. So here's Lassik. He uses Thunder every turn. So this is basically a DPS race. And the randomness of the damage, oh my god, that hit very hard. We need to keep Odin and Noah alive for the most part. So Kat is going to be our healer again. Yeah. So I can't finish that battle because Noah took way too much damage. Thunder's damage is really random, especially with Lassik. So we're going to try this again. And this is the benefit of being able to save anywhere, is being able to just do this. The reason we don't use Thunder is Wind will actually deal more damage to him straight up. Okay, so Alice can take the hit. We're going to heal Odin on this one. Okay. We can get along if Alice dies. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and cure. And much like the... okay, Alice is dead. This is fine. As long as both Noah and Odin can get their hits in, Lassik will die. So Alice is dead, but we'll resurrect her here soon. Flute, get out. Alice is at a fine enough level anyway. Use our last Transer. Come here, Reviver. And we're going to load up on burgers again. I actually can toss the magic lamp after this, but... So we're actually coming up on the final dungeon. And of course, we gotta say hello to our Big Macs again. And I'm actually gonna heal. I'm healing at the hospital, and I'll show you why here momentarily. But Meow's got more than enough MP to cure everybody. I'm gonna run from this fight. I said I'm gonna run from this fight, Sandworms. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you. But my encounter rate was like atrocious in this game. We'll go over here. So we need to actually talk to the governor one more time. Miracle Key will open a regular lock. And Miracle Key's a little quicker to get to now. So by stopping at this house, we actually get a free heal. Which is why we don't go to the hospital. We just trudge our way through. Governor's not there, though. And we get, we realize it's the tarp. And we fall through the tarp. Because I'm going to say this, tarps do not make good floors. Especially if there's a hole underneath them. Thankfully, we have the Miracle Key here, so we're not wasting any of Noah's magic. And that first floor has no encounters. And these next two floors will, so that's why I saved there. Dungeon's very straightforward, but the developers of the game basically said, we're going to troll you one last time. Oh my god, that was a big hit. Red Dragon, please. Red Dragon! No, I should have used the wand, but I don't know how many times I've had to reset to bed. Like that. Like that. There was no way I could actually run from that because I was up against the wall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this way and go. Oh my god, this game hates me a lot. I will say that.
I mean, it's an RPG speedrun. It hates everybody who does it.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, my encounter rate in this game was atrocious. When I wanted it, it wasn't there. When I when I didn't want it, it was there. But thankfully...
The wyverns just wanted to give you hugs. The serpents just wanted to give you hugs.
Oh god, 3 serpent encounters just exiting that little forest. 3. And this is supposed to be... I expect that from the Master System version, not from the Ages version.
Hugs.
So, the last troll of the game, this floor loops around. You literally have to move over to a wall to look at it and see that there's a door. It is there. It's not quite Alpha Book level of trolliness, but... And I just realized something. I just wasted more time. I did not buy the diamond armor. I was like, why do I have so much money? I didn't buy the diamond armor. Oh, goodness. This is why I don't run this game early in the morning. Oh my god, that was not good. So we don't need the magic lamp anymore. I'm just gonna drop it. I would have wondered why Alice took so much damage. Yeah, that was just bad. No, what the... You know, I'm retiring after this. I'm retiring for the day. And we fell through the tarp again, by the way. We knew it was there once, but we fell for it again. Alright, so let's enjoy the music one more time as I trudge through this dungeon one more time and pray that things work. Okay, I probably should have healed again. Whatever. I'll be lucky if I'm underestimate, but that'll make up for the 40 minutes of Langrisser I was under. Now, since I'm a little over anyway, I'm going to show you one thing. I've got the speed up button held right now. You can see how fast I'm traveling. This is original traveling speed. Original. New. Could you imagine playing this game on the Master System going at that speed? This is why the Master System version's world record's like at 5.5 hours.
I mean, I played the original Final Fantasy on the NES, you know, and that was a thing. Yeah, the movement speed on that seemed a little better than the dungeon movement speed on this, though. But
Original Final Fantasy is awesome anyway, despite its numerous bugs we found over the years. All right, so Dark Force. This is the one boss we do not see their HP total. There's actually 2, which is why we'll be able to get them stacked. Now, this is the reason we need Thunder. Thunder hits pretty hard, but it also... and he killed Noah right off the bat. Thunder only will hit 1 target, just like the laser gun. So that's the game saying there's really only 1 there, but there are actually 2. So we use Thunder because it consolidates the damage to 1 of them. If we used Wind, the 30 damage from Wind could be split between both of the targets. We don't like that, so we use Thunder to try and consolidate the damage onto 1. This, in hopes, will kill 1 of them sooner. By getting 1 of them killed sooner, we can not have to do damage control as much, because as you can see, the damage that Dark Falls does is insanely random. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to Wind. Please don't kill him. Okay.
Also of note, when is the timer end on the run?
It'll be shortly after the final hit. I'll let you know, but we got to talk to the governor one more time, and then I'll let you know. But it is coming up as soon as almost as soon as the boss ends. So unfortunately, Kitty died, and we don't like that.
Why does the bad guy attack Kitty?
Because Kitty's our healer. Any RPG, you know to go after the healer, right? Please don't kill him. Please. Okay, thank you.
But why? But Kitty is nice. Don't attack the kitty.
Yeah, don't attack Kitty. I mean, what other RPGs can you actually say? You have an actual cat in your party. Oh, this is this is as bad as RNG as I can get. This is karma for the good RNG I got in Langrisser. Is that he's taking out my main damage dealers. Taking out Alice isn't that bad, but we prefer the target to be Alice, because she has so much HP, and now with the diamond armor, she actually has quite a good defense. But the damage ranges are so astronomical that, and this is another case of the and watch dead. Oh, I hate this fight so much.
Dead after getting healed.
Yes. Yeah. So this is as bad. I need some prayer emotes in the chat. I think once I start getting those, I'll be fine. And okay, did not kill Odin. We don't want Falls to attack Odin either. Odin is their only one that can deal constant damage throughout. And that was almost 100 damage right there. Look at how much I've got to recover by. Go ahead and heal Odin there. We'll have that attack and thunder. Okay, yes, please attack Alice. She can take it. Cure Odin, attack, and we don't have enough for thunder, but we do have enough for wind. And the reason I use wind, I'm expending Noah's HP more right now. Mainly because we're going to basically have him chow down and try and lure some of Falls' attacks to him. And we're still at 2. Oh my god, that hurt. And now I gotta kind of debate on who I want to heal. Heal the cat, and, well, you might as well just attack now. Please don't kill him. Oh, thank you. Okay. He's down to 1, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and heal that. Cure. Attack. You know, I'm gonna try, but without Odin alive, this is gonna be ridiculously hard. Even though Falls is at 1 attack now, which the 1 attack indicates he is literally at his end. Or he's not necessarily at his end, but he's only got one. He's only got one part of him left. But we don't know how much HP that is. And the only thing is, without Odin's guaranteed to hit. And Unfortunately, this is as bad as I could ask for. And I actually even leveled up extra for this, but Falls don't care. I mean, look at that. That was 100 straight damage right there. And of course, what does he do? He targets my two most important characters. At least as far as damage goes. So we're going to go ahead and heal Kitty up. So Alice is going to be delegated right now for a little bit of healing until Noah's used up his stuff. And then we can hope that Noah gets targeted, to be honest. Thunder is used up. Wind. Okay, this is fine. Noah basically now will be our... basically, again, he's just going to eat burgers and hope for the attacks to target him. Fire, cure himself, and Noah's just chowing on burgers. One, please be the only attack. No, oh, come on, please, thank you. Okay, you attacked him, please. Come on, game! Oh my god. This is rough. I'm sorry, everyone. This is as bad RNG as I can get. This fight actually, this is a tough fight overall, but he isn't targeting the ones I want to target, and his RNG level right now with the damage is atrocious. So, okay, that was actually not a bad attack. We're gonna heal Noah this time. Attack and Thunder. Please don't attack the cat again. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna go ahead and fire cat. We'll heal Odin. Wind. Yes, target Alice. That's gonna... Oh, that didn't. Okay, this is fine. Alice is dead. We might still be able to do this just fine. However, the only problem now is Falls is at... he's still at 2. So... And Meow is quickly running out of magic. Well, let's see if we can do enough damage. He's down to 1. Alright. Odin, it's up to you. That's not up to you. Can anybody believe... I can. I can believe this.
This fight is giving you the business.
This is. I've never had this much bad luck in it. I mean, I've lost in the original Master System version. I've lost 30 minutes just to this fight alone, and being on world record pace. Oh no, Fall says differently. I've had this fight actually take an hour, on the original version, not this version because everything goes so much faster. That's actually ideal. We want to see Alice the target. Alice is quite tanky, so that's what we want. We don't want to see Odin attacked. Noah can be hit after he's expended his MP. Okay, this actually is going ideal this time. Please, please, please live. Kitty, heal yourself, please. Okay. You notice Alice is now not taking a lot of damage for some reason. Noah's full, so please don't kill Kitty. No, don't attack Kitty! Oh, oh my god. This game...
Not the kitty! No!
Targeted it twice. I had a guy there who was just basically eating burgers. So Alice is gonna die. He's down to 1, but we have to hope that he attacks Noah. This fight is still winnable, but we need Noah to be the tank. If Odin dies, it's pretty much over. But we need Noah to take the damage. So we're gonna go through every burger we can. There we go. Time will be coming up soon. And if Alice dies, she gets resurrected. As soon as it fades, it'll be time. And time. Good lord.
Yay, you did it.
I finally did it.
Dark Falls gave you the business.
Yeah, he gave me the business all right. I don't even know. Yeah, I want to know the time. What was it, 130, 140?
Like 178.19. No, 132.38.
That is a horrible time for me. When my PB is 114, that just shows what that final boss can do. I had to reset a Gold Dragon. I had to reset a Elastic. I had to reset a Falls so many times. I've never had to reset in a run so much. This 178, so 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah, no,
Seems legit, right?
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh my god. Yeah, Falls. What a great way for me to end. I had 3 good runs all the way through, and then this. But this is the last run for me this week, and we've got a few more really good runs coming up. So hopefully everyone stays tuned, keep donating. If anyone likes what they see today, which I didn't even like what I saw today for this, I'm at twitch.tv/IamStarbird. I do retro stuff. Yay for retros. But on that, I hope everyone else enjoys their Saturday. It's really cold here. What's the next game coming up, Dan, by the way?
The next game coming up would be Warrior Dragon by Game Boy F9. If you've not seen this game is very silly.
I like silly games. I mean, why else would I play a game like Alf, right? The sillier, the better. But other than that, I am good here. Everyone have yourselves a great day.